Just depend how well it works, actually. It's a bit fussy, actually. And that was it. High tech, but at least the camera now it can't fall off the wall. And all it is one little thing. I thought, oh, I was looking at like, okay, how can I have like a little hinge or something to block that in? And then I realized all I needed was a piece of wood to stick in there. Instantly locked, permanently locked. And that is that. That was that. So I'm kind of happy about everything's going good. My stream is starting to look a little nicer, a little more focused. You can actually see what I'm doing. Camera's working great. Doesn't seem to be overheating or anything weird like that. There's a little bit of cleaning that up there. Where are we at temp wise? We're at 1503, 13. Okay, so it just hit 1500. I've got some badges on top of the kiln there. I'm gonna go out in a few minutes and fire them in for 2 minutes, cook them down. I'm figuring out this enameling business still. Yeah, the HDMI didn't catch fire yet. I haven't checked to see what it's doing on top of the computer, but that computer's got a lot of stuff going on. We'll see if it survives everything. Are you gonna buy one of those? One of those 20 buckers? See if it works for you? The thing I liked about it was the fact that you can put like a long HDMI cable. You can go further out, like 50 foot. This is a 50-foot cable, and the signal's fairly clean. I don't know what's causing. There's a few weird little things about it, but nothing to stress me out. I don't know if I showed you yesterday, but sometimes when you go in for close focus, you get a weird scan line. See that scan line that went across just then? And then the focus isn't always perfect, but it's just I gotta look into my camera and see if I've got it set what focus. I know it's set for continuous focus, but I don't know if it's the metering is spot metering or all over multi-point. I want to put it on spot so that when I hold the thing directly in front of the camera, it should grab it, right? So if I'm holding it right there, I might be on spot, but I'm not really sure. But I got to get into the camera settings one of these days. You know, when you work with little parts like this, I that was the one thing I felt like my stream was lacking, the ability to focus in on little parts, because everything's a little part on my thing. If anybody wants an explanation of what I do here or a show and tell, just chime in. Otherwise, I'm not going to worry about it because I know that Biking Vikings, all they already know who I am because he raids me all the time. So I'm not gonna won't stop the presses unless somebody wants to see what it's about. That can give them the quick and dirty. But otherwise, I'm not gonna fuss. No point. The HDMI is it's what all the camera guys use for their output, I think. Well, I'm not sure about that, but I think so. Maybe they use USB too. I'm not really sure. But you can have it so that it shows all your metering and everything on screen when you're doing camera reviews, just sort of tutorials in your camera.